What is up, guys? Sam from the Byeforever Fam back with another video, and this one is the CWL quarterfinal matchup for Byeforever, and they went up against Clash Warrior, and as you can see on the screen, 118-117, Byeforever marching on to the semifinals. And what can I say? BFE doing it again in the playoffs in the first round, so absolutely amazing job to them. Great season to the guys over at Clash Warriors. I believe it was their inaugural season in CWL Invite, so they definitely had a great season, but BFE pushing on strong. And let's just jump into it. I'll talk a little bit about things as we take a look at the replays, but first up, we've got my man Tyrant Penguin, aka Matt, moving in on this one, and he's doing it with the Queen Walk Electro Drag 12v12. Some interesting stuff from Byeforever this week. I actually think I picked quite a few Queen Walk raids, so you're going to get to see some awesome Queen Walks from Byeforever this week. But Matt moving in on this one. Let's see. I believe this one was a fresh, well, sort of fresh hit. So it was definitely scouted by a Town Hall 10. And then immediately cleaned up my Matt 12v. Excellent work from him. He's got the Queen walking down that wall, King coming down the opposite side, and here are those Electro Drags with the Warden and a couple of Loons, which unfortunately got roasted extremely quickly. Honestly, looks like all of the Loons that he brought in this raid are going to get roasted pretty quickly. He's got a Baby Drag on one set, the multi-inferno, so yeah, even the Loons out of the Stone Slammer not doing a whole lot. So an extremely powerful Queen Walk here is what really led to this one, because the E-Drags, obviously they're moving through, they're doing work, but he didn't have too many of them. But the enemy Queen is down, just really needs to get to this Eagle. Come on, E-Drags, here they go. Once they get in here, I'm sure, yep, there's the Rage, helping them out. Gonna get through them, gonna get through the Expos, and then still a Rage and a Freeze for the back end. So overall, like I said, a very nice job to Byeforever. They went 2 for 5, 12v12 this week. Both of them actually come in on kind of first hit cleanups after the 10 scouts. The other 3 12v12s all went in on the same base. Very close. I think we got up to a 92% 2-star on it. BFE doing a very nice job. This one does actually get pretty close there. That E-Drag, not a whole lot of hit, but wonderful work to the Byeforever 12 squad. Like I said, coming on strong. Definitely had some struggles early in the season 12v12, but turning it on for the playoffs. So next up, we're going to look at another 12v12. It is the Jelly moving it up against Daniel. In this one, we've got a Queen Walk into the Pekkas. Queen Walk Pekka, or I don't even know what to call this. I'm not going to give it a name. Nope. Queen Walk Pekkas, that's all I'm going to call it. So Jelly moves in. He's got an E-Drag doing a little bit of the funnel here. Ended up being some really nice skip damage for him there, even getting one of those Archer Towers taken care of. And gonna bring in the delayed healers here. I like the delayed healers. Just gonna let his Queen work her way down so that he can get the best possible angle on these healers so that they stay out of range of that multi-inferno. Had he dropped the healers originally on the left-hand side, the healers would have walked quickly into range of the multi. Probably would have lost them already at this point in the raid, but here we go. He's got that King down. He is doing some funneling as well as the first of, I believe, 4 Pekkas as well as down. You can see now those healers are starting to get cooked, but they get out of range. Here we go, bowlers down. The rest of the Pekkas coming in behind, and we've got this beautiful Queen charge now, moving straight into the base. That Wall Wrecker activates the Tornado Trap. In fact, looks like it's a bomb triggered as well. So that is very nice. And now this Warden ability is the Warden ability going to go off anytime soon. 2 freezes kind of simultaneously, so that is nice. I'm guessing he knows that those the eagle shots are going down on the pekkas, because he's not worried about getting a heal or the ward ability off. There is the warden ability, just as the Giga goes off. Still plenty of bowlers in there getting a lot of skip damage, keeping them raged up. In fact, has a jump spell down now, leading him into the eagle compartment as well as the enemy queen and one of these infernos. Still so many bowlers up, still got a pekka on the outside doing some work, clearing some of the trash. And come on, eagle. Finally, there it goes. The eagle goes down. I think I still see 3 pekkas up in the core of this base. Freezes that backside inferno. That's going to end up being just a bit early. I don't think anything is moving towards it at the moment. But still has a pekka basically at full health in there. Beating on that. Queen gets to the outside of the base, working with a pekka in front of her. And it is a pekka party in this one. Yeah, look at that. 4 pekkas. All 4 pekkas that he brought. Maybe even a pekka in the wall wrecker, I'm not sure. But was it? No. No pekka in the wall wrecker. But still, so much value out of those pekkas that he brought. All 4 of them hanging out to the very end of this one. And let's move down. Let's check out the 11. So Byeforever's 11. This season they have been great. And that did not change in the playoffs. They went 10 for 24, just a click under 50% for the Byeforever 11s this week. And once again, you're going to see 3 more sweet queen walks from Byeforever. So starting it off with Kareem on the Sweet Mistake account. And he's going to bring us that queen walk into the Lalo. So deadly right now. Really at all Town Hall levels. Queen walk Lalo. I think it's probably one of the most beautiful attacks to watch. One of the most difficult attacks to execute consistently. So when you get someone who can, like Kareem, it is always a wonder to watch it go in. So here we go. We've got the queen. She's pushing in here. Puts the king down to funnel her now. I'm interested. Oh, there it is. I was going to say, I didn't exactly know where he was going for there. But here comes that wall, or the battle blimp. Unfortunately, does not open up that wall section for him. Doesn't actually open any of the wall sections for him the way that he had anticipated. So this one is going to come down to a couple of changes on the fly, I'd imagine. Because I believe he had anticipated moving in and killing that eagle artillery with this queen charge. So let's see the adjustments that we get here. The healers even doing a little bit of a weird split on him. Some go into those Valks that are beating on the wall. The others, or one other is on the queen. So yeah, it's going to get a little weird. But look at those Valks. They get through the wall. A couple of splash damage defenses in there. But I think that they are just going to clutch that eagle. Yes? No. They do not. They do not, but it is severely damaged. Things getting a little bit strange here with the pathing, but look at all these loons pushing in through the back end. A heal over that multi-inferno, and at this point it is basically smashed. Even though things did not go well, there is just not enough. Just with the eagle alone, it cannot stop all of those loons that he has. Kareem is actually going to finish this one up beautifully. What an adjustment in this one to bring that one back and get it done. So shout out to Kareem for that. And we've got 2 more 11v11s in this one. And first up, it's going to be number 10. It's going to be Ron Jeremy going in on this one with none other than the queen walk into the hog. So like I said, we've seen a little bit of it all this recap, haven't we? We've seen queen walk electro drags, queen walk into pekkas, queen walk Lalo. Now we've got queen walk into the hogs. So queen walk power this week from Byeforever. So these guys absolutely going crazy for the last, big push of the season, and it's going to be absolutely necessary. So everyone will have already seen the brackets, everything that went down over the weekend. So Byeforever moving on to the semifinals, and they are taking on none other than the defending champions, Dark Looters Z. So they're going to have to bring everything this week, get get the base building on point this week, bring the attacks, because DLZ is known to have some of the best playoff bases that are out there. So I have complete faith in the team. I am sure that they can get it done. They're just gonna have to be ready this week. Gonna have to, and I have talked through just the very beginning of this this hit from Ron Jeremy, but he used a wall wrecker there, opened up a couple of layers of walls. Some Valks went in. They actually took care of the CC Ice Golem, freezing it up, so the Queen, in fact, isn't going to take it. Now she is losing some healers to this air defense, so he goes ahead and gets the Hogs in a little bit earlier, I think, than he wanted, but it's going to allow the Queen to continue moving and actually take out that Eagle Artillery, and then from there, I mean, basically, he's just healing around the outside of this base, because the Queen is still up, the Warden is still up, lots of ground skellies, which is a little bit unfortunate, but realistically, I mean, there's just not enough in this one to stop what he's got. The Queen is landlocked here, unfortunate, because she can only get one or two other defenses. Wish that we had a backside poison or something, but doesn't really matter here. I mean, we're starting to catch a couple of Teslas on the backside, so things will get a little bit close. That Queen ability goes off, and yeah, I mean, all these Hogs, one more Spring Trap to get through, but that is really it. I mean, so many ground skellies, though. So many ground skellies. I think they might actually eat through the rest of his Hogs, but he has enough cleanup actually to get it done. So those Wizzies doing work, the Queen doing work, and one or two Hogs finishing us up there. So nice job to Ron Jeremy, and we will move down and check out the last 11v11. I was about to say last 12v12 of the recap, and it is Jazzin James, and Jazzin comes in with Queen Walk Miner. So like I said, seeing all kinds of attacks from Byeforever, not leaning on one specific attack. You know, it's not all Lalo, it's not all Hogs, it is Queen Walk, whatever is necessary on the back end. So JJ moving in with this Queen Walk Miner, and this was a nice hit. I like this opener again. I'm not sure on the entire use of an Electro Drag to get this funnel taken care of, but he is going to get a couple of nice buildings here with this skip damage. You can see getting the Archer Tower and the Wizard Tower, and potentially that Bomb Tower taken care of as well. Queen starts down over at 2 o'clock, has to get a rage on her kind of early with all of this point defense coming in at her, but moving in, no issues. Go Queen, go. We don't have any wall breakers, so we're not going into the base anywhere. But I think I do remember this one. This one is going to come, it's going to come down very, very close on the time on this one. I think that's what it was. So, tried to pull that CC with that single Hog. Unfortunately, did not get it. I think he was trying to get the Hog into that Archer Tower. Does eventually jump in there, but I think only gets a partial pull. Yeah, only three of those archers, and that's what ended up making the time on this one so difficult. Because he was waiting till he could get this CC taken care of. Obviously, don't want to just deploy spam style the miners before the CC is taken care of. And in this one would have been absolutely awful with that witch combo. There is another rage spell for Queen as well, as the ability goes off. Everything is going in now. Here we go with the King, and look at this. Miners and the Wall Wrecker coming in with under a minute left, and that is when I do remember catching this one live. I was like, oh boy, he is going real slow on the start of this. Early Warden ability keeps these miners alive as they work their way into this multi-inferno. Needs to get that bomb tower down. That's actually what's doing the most damage to this initial entry here. But pushing his way in, the miners are actually working around the outside of the base. So thankfully this Wall Wrecker is going to get right into the Eagle. Eagle does go down. Wall Wrecker continues to push through. And finally it does go off. I believe some more miners and a Hog coming out of that one. The last heal spell goes down. And look at the Queen. Still up. She's going to get through that Town Hall down there. And really it's just the miners pushing for the triple in that one. So excellent job to Jazzin, finishing us up on the 11v11 action. And like I said, Byeforever's 11's bringing it. And hopefully they can bring it next week against DLZ. So we'll just pick 111 or 110 at random. Ends up being Joseph Stalin. Nothing wrong with seeing a Joseph Stalin attack. And unfortunately, I didn't pick one at random. That was a Queen Walk. So looks like we've got an Electron moving in on this one. But once again, shout out to the guys and girls over at Clash Warriors. A wonderful season to them in their first season in the Invite division. I do hear that Invite might be changing a little bit next season. We might actually be seeing the return to kind of that Invite status where clans are actually invited in to play in that top league, as well as the breakdowns have also come out for next season. So saying goodbye to the light, I believe. Not the light, the highlight in the Apex divisions, and seeing a new all 12 elite division that seems to be a 15v15 style war. So some definite changes coming in the CWL for next season, but we're still going to see awesome attacks all season long. So that's not going to change. Byeforever, I believe, will be back in the Invite division next season, and they are enjoying the most success that they have seen in CWL. Thus far. I know that they have made it to this stage before. The question is now, can they take down the defending champs and make their way over to Finland or Estonia or whatever? And whoever goes, of course, is going to be another question. Will we see Joey and the other Tyrants go, and who will they be facing? So I wanted to give a quick shout out to the other semi-finalists. I believe that is going to be Bangladesh versus Crazy Monkey on the other side. So we'll see what it's going to be like as this one finishes up. But Yosef goes in. He finished this up. I mean, look at all those loons still up. That is absolutely insane. If he had only gotten that air sweeper, that's really the only thing. If he had just gotten the air sweeper, that would have just been that much better. But overall, a sweet attack to him and a awesome performance to the Byeforever this week and all season long, proving all of those doubters wrong that think that Byeforever isn't one of those top plans out there. But that, guys, will do it for the recap. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Don't know that I'll be able to pull anything else from this one because I am cutting it close on at least getting the replays taken and getting them together. But that's going to do it, guys, I think, for the recap. Hopefully you all enjoyed. Unfortunately, you get to just watch my internet not behave properly at the end of this one. But GG once again to CW. That'll do it for the recap, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. Next week, DLZ, Byeforever. We'll see what happens. So, see you guys on the next one. Peace out.